Oh, wow. What hard work that is, friends, over there. I'm keeping very, very fit, working hard, and going for it. And that's what we're talking all about in today's page. Over here, we're continuing this fantastic series over here on Daf Yud of Masechet Bava Metzia, friends, over here. And working hard, Powerade. That's what it's all about. We're talking all about hard work in today's stuff because, friends, we're learning that labor can become a bondage also. When one is working hard, you need break times. You can't do exterminating work like we see in Parashat Shemot. The Jews did in Mitzrayim. We knew the back-breaking labor. That's why we have the Haggadah night. We have the Pesach night, where we commemorate the torture that the Egyptians and Pharaoh gave us. And it's actually interesting, in today's page, we're talking about that a day laborer may quit his job even in the middle of the day, unless such a work stoppage causes actual damage to his employer due to his indispensability in that particular situation, without suffering any loss in the wages due to him for the hours in which he worked. Okay, friends, what's going on here? The freedom to quit over here is based on the divine warning that there is, that, quote, what it says, the children of Israel are my servants. That's what Hashem says within regards to us, within regards to Israel, and not the servants of servants. So to compel a worker in general to continue working against his will is tantamount to bondage over here. But we'll go further over here. The aversion to bondage also finds expression in the law, like we learn in the book of the Shulchan Aruch on Choshen Mishpat, in 373, in the third part over there, where it prohibits a Jew to enter into an agreement to work for someone for more than 3 years. That is what it relates over. Because at that point, he changes his status from being an employee to something approaching bondage. This is what's quoted in today's stuff in Yud, in the first part of Yud, in Amud Aleph over there. And that's what it's all about in life. Sometimes when work comes too hard, it can become like bondage. And it is. And it's interesting that we learn in the Parashat Shemot, we see that the whole story is that Pharaoh, he entices Israel to work for them, offers them a salary. The children of Israel, the Hebrews, they bought into it. They thought, yes, we're going to produce pyramids, we're going to build Egypt. And but then at the end, as Pharaoh even joined in at the beginning, he took his all his equipment, he dug, he did everything, and then after a short period of time, he let the Jewish people just to work. The Egyptians didn't, and then it became back-breaking labor, and then that's where the whole thing progressed into slave labor and torture, and that's what we see happened over there. And we need to avoid those situations in any day inside the workplace, and that's why it's going back to the din that a laborer may quit his job even in the middle of the day over there without suffering any loss in the wage due to him for the hours which he worked, if it's actually causing damage over there. It's very, very interesting stuff. I think I'm going to get back to the working hard over here, workouts, because we don't want it to be too torturous, especially when you're doing your weightlifting or your physical exercise, but you need to do it. So I'm going to go for it, catch my breath, and catch up. Let's try and do, I'm going to go for maybe 100 press-ups, friends. So I'm going to do it now and wish you all a great night. I feel very, very fit over here. It's going to become torturous at one stage. I think I've given up. Have a great night.